It'll be narrowly purpose tailored to bring back whatever's missing.
What about the Department of Education?
I'd say shut it down and don't bring it back, because the federal government should not be involved in education. There's a narrow sliver that's now come up with respect to at least supporting some kinds of workforce training. You could debate the need for its existence, but that's not something that I'm going to be firmly on the camp of eradicating. Move that to the Department of Labor, right, which is where it would more naturally sit anyway. It's a labor participation, training grant program. But everything else done, because they're using the federal money as a cudgel to get local schools to adopt ideologies that they would or should have never adopted in the first place. And so that's the way I think about it, is that's an institution that's lost its purpose, does not need to exist. Get out, right? And so there's certain other institutions, like you could say, at least for the time being, the Federal Reserve, which, as long as other nations have central banks and whatever, part of the problem is the Federal Reserve has too many purposes: balance inflation and unemployment, trying to hit two targets with one arrow, missing badly at both. I say restore a single mandate. Stabilize the U.S. dollar as a unit of measurement, period. That's it. Well, I don't need 23,000 employees, which is the number of employees who work there, to do that. I need way less than 10% of that. That's an over 90% headcount reduction in the existing institution. So that's how we'll take care of that. CDC should not exist right now. They're redundant functions. And then if we discover that there's some narrowly tailored need, I think we've made a bad habit of creating permanent agencies that should have been task forces. A task force has a limited time to conduct its task, and then it disbands. That's what I would evaluate as the next step if it's necessary. But in some cases, you got to just be willing to take the risk. Yes, that there will be some unintended consequences. I'm honest about that. But the benefits dramatically outweigh the costs. The benefits dramatically outweigh the risks.